the Outer Worlds. This game is pretty sweet. I have played quite a bit of it, but today I'm going to make a new save, first of all. And the save is going to be EEEEEVVAAAIL. So, use this mode if you just enjoy a story. Yeah, extra challenge. So I think that this is what I have been playing on. I'm not going to go Supernova. Too much work. No fast travel. No thank you. So, conversation subtitles, show bark. Oh yeah, okay, that's cool. And, yep. So, excuse me. I have been playing this game for, hang on one second, actually.
Prosperity awaits you in the stars. Come to Halcyon, the only colony on the edge of the frontier, owned and operated by corporations. A trip of 10 short years will feel like mere minutes, thanks to the comfort and safety of your very own hibernation chamber. You'll wake up in a perfect society designed to maximize your productivity with guaranteed full employment. With only a minor term of service, you will become the master of your own destiny when you go out of this world to the Halcyon colony.
Woo! I actually watched this before, so I figure those of you that want to check out the game can watch the story. Who that? Just kidding, I know who that is.
Hundreds of thousands of colonists left adrift out here forever, just to keep from damaging the board's bottom line. Disgraceful.
He's such a nice person. Okay, so, like I said, I've been playing this game for a little while.
Must remember not to sneeze near you.
Oh, does it move when you do that?
You never did get used to the ship's gravity.
So, go with good. Wait, melee and... Go with this one. Actually, no. It's so hard to pick. I kind of want to go with being dumb still, because it does give you dumb dialogue. I mean... Oh, excuse me, sorry, I'm a little bit tired. So what I want to do with this save, I've played like a normal save like I normally would as a nice, well, I play all the factions until I'm forced to pick one. That's kind of where I'm at on this game now in my regular save. I want to play a save that's just pure, dag, nasty, evil. So, trying to think. I think I'm going to make myself charming. Faction reputation. I'll go with being like...
Oh dear, you spelled your name
Oh,
with a 5.
I have a lot more points than I remember having. Okay, well, that's helpful. So, good. Weapon reload speed. I don't really care about that. But I care about sneak and lockpick and stuff. Strength. I don't really play melee on this game very much. I mean, I guess this is my opportunity to, but I don't really like it.
That's all right,
I will go with being
I'll be
dumb,
the brains for both of us.
because I don't feel like being dumb really impacts the gameplay all that much, but you do get dumb dialogue options, which are pretty funny sometimes, so I'll be a psychopath that's freaking dumb. And then temperament gives me lie, sneak, medical. We'll go with good. And then I have 3 more, which I can.
You have an unnerving talent for reading people.
Engineering, lockpick. I gotta think. Maybe like this. And then I have one more thing I could pick. The amount I can carry. Like, I don't care about that. You get companions that can help you. And in melee, lie, sneak, medical, engineering, determination. I don't know, I kind of want to have very high.
If I had this one's charisma, people might actually talk to me.
Maybe this is the one I should do. Hack, science, and inspiration. I feel like if you're a psychopath, you should be hecka charming, right? So let's go with that. Alright. Here. Best options, always. Dialogue.
You could make a vicar doubt the law. Subtle and discreet. Exactly what I need.
Yes. Okay, perfect. And then with this, I always go with scientist because since I'm freaking
I do have a
dumb,
lot of dirty test tubes.
It's kind of nice to have some kind of bonus to, I guess what I'm lacking, if that makes sense. Alright, so should I be female or male? Maybe both. Maybe. We'll go with F. Well, I haven't been a guy. I was a chick in my usual save, so I just want to be a chick. And I'm not sure if I want to be super ugly or if I want to be pretty. Which kind of face? Let's take a look at the dudes. Oh, tall, dark, and handsome. Let's see. Nothing too crazy. They don't have any like weird colors, just normal people skin tones. Go with super. Actually, I think I'm gonna be a chick. I'm gonna make myself like a pretty chick. Not her, she don't. No offense to her, but let's see. I got like some baby faces in here almost. I don't think that a lot of these faces are all that attractive, but that's okay. They're not giving me much to work with. Alright, let's start with this and see what I can do with that. It's almost easier, I think, to just make somebody that's super ugly. You know what? That's what I'm gonna do. I don't know. I'm so bad at this. Alright, go with that. Eye color. I kind of like the pink. Somebody that's sociopathic will give them eyes like this. And eyebrows a little bit closer together. We want them to look friendly when really they are freaking bonks. I'm kind of big. I wonder how tiny their eyes can be. They're kind of bigger eyes. Just regular old eyes. Okay. I kind of like smaller jaws. Mouth size. Doesn't need like huge mouth. And try to make her face as proportional as possible. Maybe if I get hair first, it's a little easier. I think I want her hair to be like white. This. Oh, it's like nice and braided. That's kind of cute. There's not like a ton of... It's weird that they don't have a lot of like just regular long hairstyles. They're all kind of short. Yeah, I'm a little Pee Wee Herman, so we'll just go with this. Actually, I'll start with this, and then I'll finish her face, and then I'll move her, or I'll change her hair. Just so I can finish, it's kind of hard to do her face when it's all mouth vertical. I did that already. Nose size. Kind of on the small side. Nose tilt, I think that's like, her nose is kind of okay as it is, I think. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, she getting hot. Nose width, kind of on the thin side. Nose, oh, let's see. Wow, yikes. Bring it up just a bit. Oh no, does that look normal? I feel like it looks normal when it's just a little bit longer. Cheeks. So those are cheeks in, they were kind of like bony cheeks. It's kind of hard to tell. Oh yeah, okay. You can see like her cheekbones be sticking out. I gotta like her like that. Okay. Now we can go back to this hair. Let's pick a color. I do like some of these shades, they're kind of nice. It's really hard to see. Like, don't super understand. I want like white hair. Is that the whitest we can get here? Maybe. I think that might be. That's kind of difficult for me to see. Okay. That is perfect. And eyebrow style. I think our eyebrows are fine. It's kind of hard to tell. So with this freaking hair, it's really hard to see what her eyebrows look like. She does need some more pronounced brows. Not quite that pronounced. It's just like regular brows. These are a little too flirty for me. Yeah, maybe like this. And then her... Oops. I can't tell if I just messed up her hair color. I think I did. No, kind of want to go with like blue hair now. Now that I think about it. I'll stick with that light shade. Pretty sure that's gray. It's so freaking hard to tell if it's like gray or if it's brown. Here we go. That's the one. Okay. Facial hair. Okay. Features. So we'll give her some makeup. She's gotta be charismatic, right? Not that you can't be makeup free and still be charismatic. But alright, let's see. Okay, we're gonna start getting into the one like more dramatic makeup, but like yeah, maybe that's good. Not really a fan of beauty marks though. Maybe beggars can't be choosers though. I like that actually. I think that's cool for somebody that's supposed to be crazy. Dirt. No dirt, she crazy. Age. Super young. Alright. Next. Say my name. Cardi B. No. Let me think for a second. We'll go with. Let's see, my last character name was Fart, so. I don't know. Character name is like the most important, you know, so I gotta think about this for a minute. Let's name her. I don't want to name her Thought. That's not very nice. Not that I mean, she is not very nice, so. I'm gonna call her Fester. That's good. Next. Alright. Next. Start the game. Alright, now going back here. Phineas has chosen.
Looks to be your lucky day, my friend.
Dang, Phineas is pretty badass. I'm being real.
Please power down your engines and prepare to be...
Not likely, bootlickers. Initiate skip jump.
Status. Structural integrity down 25%. Power levels down.
Alright.
Shit.
Let's see. Oh. Phineas, he in trouble.
Ah, there you are. Wondering what's going on, eh? Bit of bad news there, I'm afraid. Your colony ship was inexplicably knocked out of skip space and forced to complete its journey at sublight speeds. This means that you and every other colonist on the Hope have been in suspended animation for 70 years, give or take. Normally, reviving someone after so long leads to some quite horrifying results. It's called explosive cell death, but it's really more of a liquefaction. Something wrong? Oh, yes, well, not to worry. I've pumped your body full of a special concoction I devised to keep you from dying so horrifically. Hopefully at all, but I guess we'll see, yes? Unfortunately, I used the last of my chemical supplies saving you. I know it's a lot to ask, but I must have your help securing more if we're to save the rest of your fellow colonists. I'd see it done myself, of course, but the board has a sizable bounty on my head. Now, my ship is inoperative, but I've managed to hire a smuggler to help you out. He'll be... Oh, I see we're in position. Good luck!
Asshole. I'm gonna turn on him later. He actually seems nice. Like, it's just a game, you know, but it's still hard to make the best decisions. Or to not make the best decisions and to just be, like, insufferable, basically. Because I would rather help all these people out, and to an extent, I will probably still kind of play both sides, but because of my high amounts of charm, I will still be horrible.
Not to worry. I'm told he's a specialist. Dashing gunslinger, one-of-a-kind ship, that sort of thing. You'll like him, I'm sure. I've also outfitted you with a simple wireless monitor, so I can track your progress. I'll check in with you as soon as you land. Good luck. All the colonists are counting on you.
Ooh, we landed! I hope that this game becomes VR, although I doubt it will be on PlayStation. It's probably too cool, but I would freaking love it.
You've landed good.
I'm playing this
should be close by.
not in my room normally, but out in the living room on a tiny little monitor.
Is that him?
It looks so much better
Idiot.
on
I told
my
him to plant
like
the
big
beacon
screen
and move
TV.
away,
Not
not
4K.
stand there holding it. Oh well, no
Oops.
sense in letting his ship go to waste.
Alright, so I have played this before.
Hawthorne
So,
won't mind you taking
we're
his
just
ship.
gonna kind of
Better
speed
you than
along.
the board,
Whoa!
Not sure I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the bounty on my head.
Sneak.
Shame about the whole squashing thing. Nasty
Oh,
way
brat.
to go.
Sprinting. There be monsters over there. So I'll have to be sneaky like a snake. So I don't get fucking attacked by those things at this time. Uh-oh. That was scary. Alright, well, here comes my first horrible thing. Oh, shit. Tactical time dilation.
You've been frozen for a while. There's bound to be unforeseen side effects.
Ow!
Hey, you, come here. You've tried the best now. Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, law, that stings. Looks like the bleeding stopped. I owe you one. Hope you don't mind me omitting this little exchange for my report. Spacer's choice doesn't like us accepting outside help.
Oh.
Oh, we're all part of the Spacer's Choice family here. Not that I deserve to be. Can't even deliver a company slogan. We were out on patrol. I saw a marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take him. Then my gun misfired. Right through my side. I mean, What are the odds of that, right? Just barely scraped by with my life. Crawled in here and blocked off the exit with those canisters. Spacer's choice policy clearly stipulates that dead and as good as dead are two completely different properties of matter. Unless I'm dead, I'm contractually obligated to attend to my post. I will report that illegally grounded spacecraft if it is the last thing I do. See those canisters by the entrance? Marauders come sniffing around in here, and I can take them all out with a single shot. Not bad, huh? You'd better take my gun then. Careful, it's worth more to the company than I am. Here, you can have my saber too, for patching me up and all. All Spacer's choice weapons are now 30% less likely to malfunction. You've tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Yes, nailed it that time.
Oh, he's cute.
You Edgewall.
I'm gonna kind of skip this stuff. So he gave me a saber. Hold X to continue. Oh yeah, my chick looks freaking bonkers. Armor management. I wonder what this armor is. Oh. Cool. Spacer's choice, hibernation. I like my little tubes. Okay. So I think I'm gonna kill this guy. First, I will take all his stuff. Oocha. I will tell his people that he died. Can I sneak in behind him? I think that's what I'll do. Alright. Oops.
Damn it, my ears! Oh, what just happened? Can you hear me? What in the hell? This...
Oops. And I know, just right outside here. Yeah, tactical time dilation. Know all about that? I'm gonna melee my ass. Easy. Switch back to my gun and reload. Take all this shit. Every little last bit. Oh, I should have shot those. I think I probably would have killed them instantly. Oh. Well, that was easy. Easy as pie. They had some good snacks on them. I'm pretty sure that there's more just like right up here. Yeah, here we go.
Make you pay!
Ooh. Yowza. MF almost killed me. Alright, so reload. Find them, kill, take their stuff. They're already dead. Oh wait, I think I passed him. Here he is. And this guy was sitting down right here. That's what happens when you're chilling too hard. You might die. Oh, I better be careful of like jumping right now. Sometimes I jump. I just get a little cocky. Jump to my death. Oh, speaking of. Alright, these guys.
Hey! Get over here before you get yourself killed! Don't know where you came from, stranger, but you best keep your head down. There's marauders hereabouts, and worse, landing violators. Go on, that rung leech. Landing in the Vale without using an official Spacer's Choice landing pad. I'd slap him with a fine if it weren't for all these marauders shambling about. You pulling my limb? I mean, yeah, of course. Marauders. Bunch of addle-brained derelicts. I could round them up all by myself. I just, you know, need a couple of winks to catch my breath. Stretch my legs some.
Okay.
You think? Most marauders can't even talk. But criminals do attract other criminals by their own nature. You know what? You're right. It's time we cross those marauders off, find whoever owns that ship, and file a full report. Then it's gonna be fucking laminated.
Here we go.
Alright, let's see. They're gonna die. No, the marauders are gonna die, but I'm not gonna do anything. Maybe like a shot. Well, last time, one of these people died. Which made it easier for me to consider killing them. So, alright, they're all dead. Now let's enter the ship. I wonder if she has any other dialogue, actually.
This is gonna take a lot of paperwork.
Yeah. Alright, we're going in. So sleepy, sorry. I didn't mean to keep yawning. Okay.
Please be informed that this vessel contains no valuable plunder. Marauder, please be informed that ignoring me is dangerous for your health.
Bad for your health.
Intruders are not authorized to access the Unreliable's amenities, including the cargo hold's workbench.
Oh, thanks for letting me know. I'll repair everything. Oh. I guess it just wants me to like individually do it. Alright. Well, what are you doing?
Unauthorized access of spacefaring vessels is a crime. Please be informed that I am authorized to use violent retribution against unwanted solicitors. Please return any misappropriated equipment and exit this vessel in an orderly fashion. Failure to do so will result in your immediate destruction.
Jeez, okay.
I have been programmed to communicate with diplomacy and tact. Please allow me to demonstrate. Jettison procedures initiated. Disengaging airlocks. Preparing to eject all boarding parties in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Great, I'm getting shot into space twice in one day.
You are still here. My deception protocols have failed. I have been programmed to express disappointment. This vessel is the registered property of Captain Alex Hawthorne. I am incapable of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain Alex Hawthorne. I understand. I will require some time to process this information. Thank you for your patience and for your honesty. I am programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If I accept your orders, Then you must be Captain Hawthorne. Do you understand? Excellent. Welcome back, Captain Hawthorne.
Yeah, sure.
Unfortunately, our engine is currently inoperable. Our main drive suffered a critical power failure, and we were forced to make an emergency landing. The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must be replaced. Astutely observed. However, the probability of locating a power regulator within a worker settlement falls within acceptable parameters of certainty. High-capacity power regulators are sometimes employed in the electrical networks of worker settlements. I have taken the liberty of printing you a new Captain's Identity cartridge. Please try not to lose it this time. This cartridge identifies you, Alex Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor and captain of the Unreliable. Do you understand? Best of luck in your
Sweet.
search for a power regulator. Try to stay alive this time.
I will. Woo, 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 woo. Does that mean I can use? Yeah, I know. Okay, I better use this. So, on to Cleo. Thank you for your tips. So always, always, always best to go with what you know. I have 10 points, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And probably 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, sure. Let's go with that. And then Sparks. Don't have a companion yet, so I think the best thing to go with for now is just more health. This is a lot of health. Fat amounts of health. Oh yeah. Okay. So find a power regulator. Gotcha.
If your equipment is in need of repair or modification,
Yeah. Okay, so all that stuff is good, I guess. So get rid of that. What I've heard, shotguns aren't very good. Maybe. Get rid of one of these pistols. Well, how many do I have? Let's first kind of pick what do I want to wear. So I have this tech skills +5. It's pretty good. I might wear this. Stealth skills +5. I like that. And that's me a little mask right here. So one of the quests I know that I'm gonna get eventually. Oh, poo! I forgot. I can't though. There's a little chest up in the cabin. Excuse me, that I could use, but unfortunately. Hang on a second. This is light and this is light. There's not much of a difference, it looks like. Still skills +5. Alright, well, I'll wear this stuff. Okay. There is a quest like along the way where you can, I don't even know what I'm trying to say. There's a quest that you can get where you have to model like these outfits for somebody in Byzantium, and so it's wise to keep Spacer's Choice stuff, Marauder's outfit, and an Iconoclast outfit so that you can complete that quest with ease. 10 out of 10 would recommend. Because right now, on my other save, I don't freaking have a, whatchamacallit, and so that's kind of awkward. So I'll save those. don't really even think I have any mods. Yeah, no, I don't. Okay. So Tinker. I don't even have enough money for anything, so we'll skedaddle. Well, let me take a look around here just real quick. I don't think that there's really anything else around. Oh. Probably sell that. That was a
The
pristine
ship's
hospital.
engines cannot be powered until a replacement regulator has been properly installed.
Okay. Dang. Alright, so this is your ship though, by the way. It's pretty cool. Everything's sealed up at first though, until you get it repaired. You have to be good with your inventory management at first, but check all that. Just taking whatever I can so that I can just sell it. It's probably good for now.
These are the crew's quarters. Alex preferred to travel alone, but he always had me.
Aw, they bonded. I feel bad. Alright, time to lie to this lady. Debating killing them.
Say,
I
this wouldn't happen to be your ship, would
think
it?
I'm gonna
Because you sure walked in it
skip
like it
it.
was your ship. And if this ship is yours, well, ma'am, you owe Spacer's Choice a hefty fine. Afraid we gotta dock your pay. Oh, by the law. I'm so sorry. I had no idea we had an inspector coming. If you'd like to speak with my manager, I report to Constable Reyes in Edgewater. Edgewater's not too far. Just follow the road east of here, over past the cemetery. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to inspect the crime scene before I make my report.
To kill. Alright, well, I'll save. Just in case, because I don't know what this means. Like, that thing with killing, like, a bunch of randos is...
Gotta find cover!
Alright, well... I mean, so far so good? Where'd she go? Fuck, where is she? If there was anybody's loot that I wanted, it was her loot. Where the fuck did she go? Okay, well let's... This is where we were. That's her friend. She just went around this rock. Here she is. Alright, well. So, any difference between these? Nope. Alright, well, let's check out my reputation really quick. I have a feeling it's already not very good. Okay, Spacer's Choice is a little on the negative side right now, but it's okay, we'll bring it back. What's up there? Not very much bullets for this at the moment. Jeez. Alright, well he did. Now I can raid their camp. Get me a little bit of extra money. And extra money. I'll reload all my stuff while I'm here. Oh, they killed primals for this stuff and they couldn't kill me. Very sad. Yeah, well, there we go. Well. Somewhere along this way. Can't remember if I run into enemies or not. It doesn't look like it. Alright, we're here.
Whoa, hey, where'd you come from? Don't go ambling out in those hills. That's Marauder territory, friend.
I don't care.
You talk too pretty for a Marauder. Most of them just grunt and yell. Ain't safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls. And low prices. Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. You don't want none of that on you. Name's Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family. Nah, I ain't that fancy. I just dig holes in the ground and fill them with dead folk.
Nice.
Got a knack for being discreet-like? There's money to be made, long as you keep your nose clean. Edgewater is a company town, board-owned and operated. That includes the cemetery. None of us own our grave sites, we rent them from the company. Renting means money. Money means paperwork. Paperwork means signatures. Some of our families become a mite delinquent in paying their dues, you see? Four workers still haven't paid up. Phyllis, Conrad, Ludwig, and Martin Abernathy. He's a special case. You may want to twist his arm a little.
Easy.
He just is. Look, I don't want to get into it. Just make sure he pays up.
Will do.
Conrad's got a barbershop in town. Phyllis works at the cannery most hours. Abernathy... I ain't seen him in a few days. You'll find him in town. All except Ludwig, that is. Yeah. You could look at it that way, I suppose. You could look at us and say, those Edgewater saps lost near every soul to plague. But you'd be wrong. We're survivors. Loyal company folk, brave in the wilds. Every now and again, a virulent plague sweeps through our town. That's life on the frontier, I suppose. A body grows accustomed. Definitely not the junior in humor, that's for sure. If you've got business inquiries, you should stop by Reed Thompson's office. He's up in the tower above the cannery. Head into town, follow the road. Yeah? Former people, yeah. Marauders been raiding my graves, you see. Hence the armed guards. Well, if you're gonna go headhunting, talk to Constable Reyes back in town. Couldn't tell you. No, I mean, I'm contractually prohibited from saying anything that might reflect poorly. Ah, avoid it. Shouldn't have said that either. Look, forget I said anything.
Wait, what else?
Grave diggings? The colony ship? Are you talking about that old rumor? Some great big starship packed full of colonists what got lost in the aether never to be found again? Ain't heard that one since I was but a stripling. Can't say it was terribly convincing far as rumors go. Hope's just a rumor, friend. Ancient rumor at that. Maybe you've been out in the sun too long. Why don't you head over to the cantina? Okay. No, this is sounding like sedition. I'm not too keen on getting clapped in irons because you wouldn't stop running your mouth. Look, I don't know what's got you caterwauling about Hope this and Colony that, but you need to stop, or there's gonna be trouble.
Jeez.
Trouble's in the asking. Board don't much care for folk running their mouths, spreading hoaxes and the like. Frankly, neither do I.
Alright. Whee! Let's check out here. Can I steal? Oh yeah. Beep. Oh yeah. Friggin' love stealing in games. Sounds horrible, but I do. I'm a real klepto. Alright. Messages. A subscription to the Inhumans Association newsletter has expired. We'd like to invite you to renew your subscription. Act now and we'll throw in a copy of our newest publication, Shovel's Gazette and Quarterly. Edgewater Cemetery is property of the Spacer's Choice Company. The Spacer's Choice family takes care of its own, from the cradle to the grave. Gravesite plots and headstones are provided by Spacer's Choice at an affordable rate. Comfortable, spacious plots, custom engraved headstones and monograms, complimentary eulogy courtesy of the Order of Scientific Inquiry. Let your spirit rest in the privacy of a Spacer's Choice brand gravesite. Sounds good. Burial invoice. Oh, shit. Oh. 'Cause I'm a kind fellow. Alright, well. Oh. Take those and sell those. Ooh, shoot. Gonna take everything I can out of this place. Do you want to end your years in luxury and comfort? Do you dream of walking beneath the vaulted arcs of Byzantium? Early retirement is finally here. Early retirement is your ticket to Byzantium. Early retirement is Chairman Rockwell and Minister Clark's gift to you. Selection for the early retirement process is by lottery. Winners enjoy an all-expense-paid trip to their new life in Byzantium, the jewel of Halcyon. Yeah. Not as great as it seems. No spoilers, but... Is there anybody in here first and foremost? Can I be taking shit? There. Oh yeah. Nice, I got my first mod. My brother actually had a good suggestion. When you're doing mods, you ought to mod your companions to have backpacks. Which is another reason why I opted to not go with the backpack this time, even though usually I do. Or, strength, sorry, not backpack. But now... Excuse me. Okay. Well, that's good for now. I think I've stolen everything outside here that I can. But now we'll go into Edgewater. Edgewater is pretty cool. So while this is loading, I will be right back. Not too long. And I'm back. With my headset hopefully on the right way, and hopefully people can hear me. Hang on. Took a shower, so my headset is a little bit wet. Hopefully... I'm just texting really quick, sorry for my viewers. I have some people talking about 90 Day Fiancé. And, I don't even know if I want to talk about it with you all because it's like a garbage TV show. Definitely garbage. But I freaking love it. It's just dumb. It's awful. But I'm here for it.
Another day at the cannery.
Just another day. That's right.
Keep your distance, friend. Sick house
Oh
is no
yeah.
place for a traveler.
This nasty place.
I appreciate the company and all, but you really ought to leave. You don't want to be seen around me. Hey, keep it down. That kind of talk's bound to put sights on the both of us. I'm in about as much trouble as I can be.
I go where I want.
No reason you ought to be tarnished by association. People are gonna talk. The walls talk, is all. We all got sights on each other. Any of us breaks company protocol, boss is gonna hear about it from 6 different mouths. Maybe you don't know this, but there's a real simple reason you don't talk to the plagued. You don't want what we've got.
Maybe.
I'm not allowed to leave the sick house. Even if I were, I shouldn't be at the cantina. First, I started feeling real low. Couldn't sleep. Couldn't wake up on time. Started showing up late to my post. Morale was flagging. I was showing doubt. Company always tells us, weak spirits lead to weak bodies. If I didn't want to fall sick with plague, maybe I should have worked harder. Maybe I should have taken more pride in my work.
Damn.
I'm glad you see things my way, and not for nothing. But I appreciate you giving me the time of day. I'm feeling a touch faint. If you don't mind, I'd like to be alone for a spell.
I'm just gonna be like the biggest jerk ever. Oh, they did. They don't need that anymore.
I just earned a fine bonus!
What the heck was that? That's a frick ton of bits.
Take him down! Play some company ammo!
Sweet. I wasn't sure how that would go with these sleeping peoples. Someone's freaking going buck wild on these rats, though. I kind of love it. Right. All these people. It's freaking messy as heck in here. I'm like, y'all are sick, but dang. Like, piles of trash. Don't make no sense to me. Alright. So, little pro tip, kind of. You can look around the back of buildings, and every now and then you'll find some goods like this. And like that. And I always leave the doors open. Because that kind of gives me a tell that I've hit a place up. Or if I haven't, you know.
Please don't touch anything. Your hands are probably crawling with germs. Physical hygiene recapitulates moral hygiene. Cleanliness is next to lawfulness.
I'm gonna go with Intimidate for the XP.
No, thank you. That's quite all right. I've seen enough body parts in my line of work. I'm Conrad. You will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards. You will also report to me in the event of your death, whereupon I will clean and prepare your remains for interment. Burial, in the unfortunate event of a fatality. It's what a barber does. We make you presentable.
Huh.
Ah, gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. I thought I'd made it clear my pecuniary situation precludes the necessary restitutions.
The what?
I mean that I can't possibly pay my gravesite fees. I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch. With what? My own blood? Tell Silas I can't afford to pay, and that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction. With my apologies. Some time ago, I fell ill with the plague. By the grace of the law, and through my own hard work, I'd proven worthy of treatment. Frankly, I don't imagine I'll earn that right a second time. The barber work hasn't been profitable, you see. I've had to keep this old place running with my own savings.
Dang.
Not a bad idea. But I'd need some kind of collateral. My pair of lucky clippers! No, that won't do.
No, not
Your
that
idea
bad.
intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas. I'm open to suggestions. Much...
Do you have anything different in here? Not really. I take his lucky shoes. Yep. Alright, well, sir. Let's just take a look at a little look-see in here. Taking that snooping and stealing off of these bodies. Just give 0 fucks. Take that. Alright. So, Conrad. The receptionist shot himself. This bad company is going to have to call it for what it is, destruction of Spacer Choice property. Eugene was an asset and somebody has to pay his body price. This is going to ruin us, so I was thinking that we pawn off his teeth. Eugene had a full set of gold teeth, heirlooms passed down from his family or something. You're processing his body, right? Just dig around and pry them out. We'll set the teeth somewhere nice and quiet. Use the bits to pay his body price and nobody is the wiser. What do you think? Don't write back. In fact, don't talk to me at all. Just give me a special signal next time you see me. Waggle your eyebrows. Phyllis. Curious as to who this Phyllis is. Alright, well I robbed the hell out of this guy.
What can I do for you? Oh? Am I in the company of a fellow doctor?
Yeah.
I am a Spacer's Choice certified surgeon, and if you must know, I can stitch a severed thumb with a 58% chance of avoiding gangrene. You know about Eugene? How? Were you snooping around in my things? Or was it just dumb luck? Eugene's golden teeth were a family heirloom, representing 3 generations of poor dental hygiene. He took them to his grave.
Well,
more than a few. Those teeth were his personal savings. I can't ask Silas to dig up a man's body and pry a few teeth loose from his jaw just to pay my bills. Can I? Here you are. Gravesite papers affixed with my signature and an IOU. What can I do for you? A ship? Dear me. You seem to have lost... I don't approve of fantasizing. It's a dreadful habit, corrosive to the mental faculty. Vicar Maximilian, our man from the OSI, here to spread the message of scientism like a soothing balm upon a feverish head. Or so you'd expect. You'll find him in our local church, probably neglecting his duties. He doesn't seem to like us much. The vicar has not been with us long, and in his relatively short tenure in Edgewater, gives off the distinct whiff. The plague's come at us with a vengeance this year. Lost 6 workers in as many months. I wouldn't call them good workers, mind you. If they were any good, they'd have been treated. Still, it is a shame.
what a shame indeed.
Fever, chills, fatigue, aching. Vomiting, an excess of phlegm, a tendency towards belly aching. Whatever it may be, I have developed my own palliative. Boiled canid liver and a splash of ethanol. Company policy, friend. We don't have enough medicine to treat all of us, so we treat the best among us. Very sensible people.
I'm done talking to that guy. Alright. So, I think right now I'm gonna go and get Pavati before I finish exploring the rest of the town. Pavati, she's just in here. This way. I'll have my first companion. Check this out though. Schedule your sick leave. Be considerate towards other members of the Spacer's Choice family. Allow 2 to 4 weeks to process and approve your scheduled sick leave. Lost hours must be compensated to the company. See Reed if you're having trouble paying for your sick leave. We'll try to arrange wage deductions instead. Remember, work invigorates the spirit. Sickness in the body reflects sickness in the mind and sickness in the character. If you find yourself falling ill, it may be time to schedule a meeting with our local vicar. Nice. Okay. First people.
The grease monkey? Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself. You were saying, Miss Holcomb.
It's just what Bess needs is a proper refurbish. I can bandage her up and what all, but she's just old. Sorry, I'm sorry. I'll do better.
And I do wish you'd stop referring to our cannery as Bess. Personification of company property is strictly contrary to the Spacer's Choice Code of Conduct. My apologies. I am not in the habit of allowing my guests to witness such a row. Now, what can I do for you? I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform. Of course not. I don't have that kind of luck. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through. I understand. Your business is your own. Nonetheless, you are welcome in our little outpost. Outsiders are a rare sight in the Vale. If you are a freelancer, then I have use for you. There is pay to be earned, or supplies to tide you over, as you prefer. Trust, I have learned, is reciprocal. I offer my trust in good faith, and hope that you will do the same. There's an old botanical lab, mostly abandoned now, but still eating up power from our plant, power which our cannery sorely needs. I need you to go to the geothermal plant and reroute power from the botanical lab over to us. Simple as that. You're the first stranger to wander into town in an age. Scripture tells us that nothing happens without reason. The geothermal plant was built by our owners, Spacer's Choice. Lit up the whole Vale once upon a time. Most of the Vale is now abandoned. All that power is going to waste.
Sad day.
We could use the power. Cannery's been struggling. If we don't ramp up productivity, the company might cut us loose. I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there. The people living in the botanical labs. They're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home. Good law, no, I don't want you killing anyone, least of all them. My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to you. You will need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with mine, and trusting Miss Holcomb to guide you if you'd like.
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
Yeah, it is, fucker.
If you could see your way to getting us our power... I can't just give you the cannery's regulator. The botanical lab's got one, though. Ripe for the picking, provided you... Something... Can we not? Talking about unpleasant things always gets my bile up. That I cannot say. There was no moment when the plagues began. Disease always lurks on the fringes of society, waiting to infect the idle and the lethargic. But in the last 10 years, the plagues have become progressively worse and increasingly frequent. Corporate doesn't like us using the word should. It encourages the imagination. I believe plague is a test. It is a test of our loyalty and our fortitude, and it is one we will see through to the end.
All right.
If I had enough medicine to treat everyone who fell sick, I would, but I don't. I can't save everyone. So I have to choose. It is not easy for me, and the moment it becomes easy is the moment I am no longer fit to serve. Spacer's choice is a family, and the survival of the family is more important than the survival of the individual. Adelaide was our only flavor specialist. We are a Saltuna canning institution. Saltuna without flavor is like a cysty pig without... Were it up to me, friend, I'd stack our larders with Saltuna galore. No other brand of Saltuna adds as much vim or vigor to the body's humors. But, and this is something we must keep between the two of us, Saltuna is hard to come by. What with being a species indigenous to the seas of another world.
Huh?
Every meal? Hold on there, friend. This isn't Byzantium. We eat once a day, in accordance with Spacer's Choice nourishment regulations.
Alright, that's enough of that. Companions! Yay! Alright, I don't think there's really anything to steal in here. Come on, Pavada. Super awkward. I wonder. Nope. Can't quite level her up yet. She got a pistol though. Level 2, I think mine's only level 1. What's this? Revolver. 37 versus 22. Maybe I'll try a revolver. I've never used one.
Hey, ma'am, can we talk? Sorry. Can we talk? It's just, Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale. Sure, it all comes together seamless in his own head. And I reckon he means well, for all that. It's just, he doesn't always get where other folk are talking from. To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. It don't seem right to me, ma'am. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is. About if what Mr. Thompson proposes to do is upright. Leaving Miss McDevitt's folk to their fate. Their neighbors. Kin. And maybe he can think of something else to try. Something we ain't. He used to go walking outside town. Maybe he found something that'll help. It's just an idea. That's all.
Poor Pavardi.
Thanks, ma'am. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it. That's what my dad used to say anyway.
Yeah. Okay, Pavardi. But enough of you, woman. Amputations. And other people in here. Unfortunately. Dang, that's a lot of big cartridges. Dang, that's pretty good. Is he gonna catch me though? Dang. Alright. That was scary. Like, oh boy. Don't get mad, don't get mad. Alright, let's take some looks around here. This is the bathroom. Very exciting. I think that this door's barred. I don't know how to freaking get in here. I've been trying to figure it out for a while.
Just gotta keep our heads up.
Maybe do a little exploration. Up in here.
Sorry, I got a lot to do.
There is a lady in here I gotta talk to.
Sorry, I got a lot to do.
All for naught. I'm sure somebody's gonna see me if I try and get that.
Carry on.
Can't be 100% careless or get myself in trouble. I don't want to do that. Come on. Really? I think I'm invisible.
Hey, stop that! What do you think you're doing?
Oops. My bad. Okay. I'm like robbing this place building right now, so far so good for me. Anything back here I should know about? What the heck was that? Oh. Well, looks like I can go anywhere from here. That's it, I guess. Back on in. Alright, we'll climb the ladder. I'm gonna go up here. But this lady is usually. Here she is.
You the new worker? Whatever. Make it quick, Tenderfoot. I'm busy. Foreman Granger. Mind those words don't come out of your mouth unless preceded by yes or right away or thank you.
Ooh, cranky ass lady. Chill out. That's what I say to you. Graveside fees.
Shit. Silas still on about that? Here, take the fees.
Alright,
I'd
I'm having
appreciate
some
it if you didn't
candy.
tell Reed I
By the
was late
way,
on my payment.
sorry if I will be crunching. I don't talk very much like during the dialogue and stuff because I don't know if people want to listen to the dialogue. So, my bad. If I talk during dialogue and you don't want me to, or if you want me to talk and I'm not, you can't make everyone happy, but...
Because they're not my fees and not my gravesite. Guy I worked with shot himself. I paid the bill. If you're not familiar with board law, you ought to be. Law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased party's closest living relative, which meant me. Shame, though. Eugene was a good worker.
Yeah, that sucks.
Woke up one morning and put a round through his upper story. Can't imagine why. The kid was doing all right at his desk. We all thought he was an upstanding receptionist. Just between the two of us, I'm pretty shocked his weapon didn't misfire. Spacer's Choice handguns aren't the most reliable. Not half as awful as the bill Eugene left us with. Suicide's a crime. The legal term is irreparable damage to company property. What Eugene did to himself was vandalism. When one of your workers commits a crime, the entire town pays for it. In other words, Edgewater would have been penalized pretty hard. Whatever Eugene was worth as an asset, we would have had to pay out of pocket to Spacer's Choice. All I know is Silas asked me for Eugene's gravesite fees, which means he was approved for burial, which means his papers went through, which means the town's in the clear. I'm just glad to put this whole ugly affair behind me. Eugene can rest his bones in peace, and the rest of us can get on with our own lives. What's on your mind? I paid his burial fees, didn't I? Let the dead sleep. Didn't anyone ever tell you not to go rifling through other people's correspondence? Yeah? Well, disabuse yourself of any clever notions involving extortion. I'll have you know nothing I wrote in that letter was unlawful. Never mind. I don't have to explain myself to you. What's on your mind? Yeah?
No. Gotcha, bitch. Freaking Bavardi. Close the damn door. It's Phyllis. Owing to your hard work and positive attitude, I have sanctioned your access to medical treatment in the event of contagion. Oh, that's nice. As you know, the company has not yet provided us with enough medicine to treat every worker. I wish I could treat every member of the Spacer Choice family who fell ill to this plague, but I cannot. Medical privileges are strictly merit-based. Please do not, under any circumstance, distribute your ration of medication to any other worker. We're all in this together. Hack! Theodore buried last night. Reed asked me not to report his death in our quarter lies. Sounds fair to me. Was asked to prepare a statement or something for the other workers. Been thinking about it. Don't know what to tell them. Don't end up like Theodore. Do your work, show up, wear a smile, and you'll get your medical privileges. It's a start. Shitty start though. That's coming from somebody who's playing a fucking psychopath. Saltuna. Saltuna sounds freaking so nasty. If I had to eat freaking nothing but saltuna, oh my freaking god, I would lose it. That's stealing. I don't think it is. Doesn't look like there's anything hiding up there. Sometimes there are thingies that will be hiding. Yeah, like that right there. Oh, okay. Eventually I will need that. I'm taking everything that I can find at the moment. Are you shitting me? Okay. What to say? How the hell did somebody see me? Symptoms of infection have now reached critical mass. I have instructed our staff to transform the old domicile into a sick house. Plague is a reality of life on the frontier. Oh, excuse me. And as spacers, we are expected to face up to reality, and the reality is that we do not carry enough medicine to treat all of you. Medical treatment is a privilege, not a right. We must strive every day to demonstrate our worthiness of that privilege. If you find yourself suffering from the symptoms of an incipient plague, the best thing you can do for yourself and for your family is to don your jumpers and come to work. Work fortifies the spirit. Physical illness recapitulates spiritual weakness. Alright.
I'm going.
I am. These guys really know how to indoctrinate people. Oh. All right. I think I've stolen everything I can freaking steal out of this place. Still don't know how the heck to get that room. Let's check and see if I can get there from up here, though. There's gotta be a way. Shall we? That's where this thing is. Ouch. Too bad that do stuff the dumb hard way. Alright, well that sucks. I cannot figure out where the heck you get entry into that freaking room. The most mysterious room ever. I just wanted to be in there. Can't figure out where the hell you get in there from. Not over here. Oh well. I should just give up. Get on with the story, because I'm sure it's getting freaking boring just watching me like run around. I'm gonna talk to the vicar now. The Vika.
I'm sorry. I'll just be a minute.
You had a minute. Next one comes out of
Oh yeah. Here's the vicar. It's just right in here.
I've always felt weird in here. It's
too clean. Looks friggin' dirty to
Yes,
me.
what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service. Or Vicar Max if you're the sort who prefers brevity. And Ms. Holcomb as well. How
Yeah,
rare
I do
to see you out.
brevity, fucker.
And with a complete stranger. Curious.
just tagging along, Vicar DeSoto. Don't mind me.
I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison, anything at all. Spiritual counseling, this season's tossball predictions, the quickest way out of town.
But what? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked you to do? I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk. I see today we'll be conversing without metaphors. I'd guess her condition is incurable. It's unlikely to be fatal, but she may feel more heartache than most.
Could you maybe stop talking about me like I'm some kind of weird bug?
Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold. If it were as easy as a few soothing words in the right ears, I'm sure it would have been done already. Consider it a challenge. If you don't mind a bit of unsolicited advice, be cautious on your way to the geothermal plant. It is not as safe as you might assume.
Huh.
The marauders I met when I ventured outside the walls might agree with you. Bastards snuck up on me while I was dutifully hunting for a banned book in a collector's library. Barely escaped with my life. But you see, one of the reasons I transferred here was to get my hands on that heretical text. If you managed to acquire it for me, I'd pay quite a handsome sum for the book. What? You seem the perfect type to go blindly into the wild on a suicidal quest. I'm looking for a journal, a handwritten book, with the name M. Bokonu on the cover. I'll pay you to find it. What? No, I don't want to burn it. I would never. I mean, I just want to... Look, I have a very simple goal here. I just want to keep the writing out of layman's hands. It wouldn't do for such information to fall into public consumption. On the contrary, my position means that I am one of the few legally allowed to possess such items. But do not worry. You'll be safe since you are acting on my behalf. I can assure you, you won't find another willing to risk imprisonment to possess this book, nor anyone willing to pay the price I can offer. Glad we see eye to eye. Thank you. If you retrieve it...
Yay! Another level! Another level!
Hey there, Mary. Don't see you around here too often.
Oh, I just came to talk to the vicar is all. None of us are above confessionals.
What have you got to confess? You ain't thinking of deserting, are you?
What? No, 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 no.
Well, that was not illegal, so that's cool. Alright. Level up! Alright, so... let's see here. We have more to our dialogue. Get that one over 30. And we're gonna just do one here. Perfect. Off we go.
You think corporate's ever gonna visit?
I'm not holding out hope.
Alright, now I can start looking around at everything again. Make sure that I do not miss any secrets. Oh yeah, that was a fucking sweet find. Oops. Flippin', I mean. Accidentally cuss all the freaking time. Please excuse me.
Not since the vending machine incident.
Oh.
Holcomb. Got my... Miss Holcomb ain't allowed in this establishment. Not since that little incident.
Absolutely. I'll keep my hands in my pockets. I won't touch anything while we're in here, Mr. Moreau. I promise.
Go right ahead.
Oh, let's see.
Other than yourself? Definitely the vicar. Don't get me wrong. He seems a decent man. But there's something about him that bothers me. Like he's not one of us. Sometimes I suspect he doesn't even want to be here. Amelia. Definitely Amelia Kim. I advise against stepping foot in her drinking establishment altogether. Word is, they're gonna replace her with an auto-mechanical barkeep. She's what's the word? Obsolete. You don't want to associate yourself with that kind of person.
Ooh, that's harsh.
Plague? I don't know anything about a plague. We are the very picture of hot-blooded physical vigor. I take umbrage with your choice of phrase. We ain't sick, we're rugged. Some of us who get sick are liable to exaggerate the conditions of that sickness, but the fact is, if you work hard, you have got no cause to worry. Spacer's Choice is built on love, and like any real love, it is cold and tough when needs must. Medical treatment is commensurate with our value to society. Spacer's Choice will dispense medicine for... It is better than fair. It's... Listen, you mind if we talk about something else?
All right.
Music to my ears.
Merchant skill. Okay. Excuse me. Let's see. Yeah. I will sell stuff. Let's see what I got to sell. Geez, level 6. That's pretty good. Rid of that. Dang, I got a bolter pistol already. I'll get rid of that. That. Get rid of a bunch of these freaking shovels. So many shovels. So what's better? This or that? 66. That one's better. I might give Evadi that. So do I want a bolter pistol? Yes. Betrayer. So my brother just messaged me to tell me. He might want to play. In which case I might go join him for a little bit and stop playing here. I apologize that I didn't get super duper far. But what's this? I've been keeping that. Might keep that. Light. Ooh. Hack +7. That's pretty dang good. I'll keep all this stuff for now. I'll sell all my junk. Now I have 600 bits. I don't think my sneak is good enough to get this open. Shh. I don't know. What I'll do is I'll save and I'll try, and if I fail, that'll be my answer. To go play with my brother. Alright.
Nicely done.
Wow. Freaking can't believe I'm in here right now. Well, that's freaking awesome. Skip all this stuff. I'm just freaking proud I got in there. I can't believe it.
It's not the best choice. Music to my ears.
Alright, let's see. Ooh. I got a shot cannon out of that. Alright. Okay. Alright, so hang tight just for a second. I'm gonna go follow up with my brother, and if he would like to play, then I think I will play with him, but if not, I will stay and continue live streaming being evil. So, again, just hang tight. Be right back. Alright, my brother wants to play, so that's the end of this, but y'all know I'll be back. So I'll probably only play this save while I live stream, because I had my other main save. But thanks for tuning in. Hopefully it wasn't super boring. Like I said, I get worried, like with, I mean, not that, you know, it matters, but it doesn't matter. Like, I'm just doing this for fun, so, you know, but I'm open to suggestions. Like, if you want to hear me talk more, I'll talk more, but I figure people want to hear, like, the, you know, the dialogue. But anyway, thanks for tuning in. See y'all later. Sorry, it's gonna be a minute for me to turn